Contract is the most important concept to understand as an entrepreneur. The concept of contracts existed way before the creation of humans. This is why you will learn that there are laws that govern contracts, not laws that create them. Contract law is the most important law of all laws created because no interaction can exist without the formation of some type of contract. The study of contracts and contract law can be quite complex. However, in this course you will learn the basics such as formation and requirements. Contract law as it pertains to your business will derive from two different authorities, common law and the Uniform Commercial Code. In the previous lesson, we've learned that Article 2 of the UCC covers contract formation. Common law and the UCC will differ when it comes to formation and requirements of contractual obligations. In this lesson, we will focus on common law understanding. So what is a contract? Technically, a contract is nothing more than an agreement between two or more parties. But for the law's sake, we will add a little more to that definition. According to the law, a contract is a legally enforceable promise. In order for a contract to be considered formed, these basic elements must be met. There must be an offer, there must be an acceptance, and there must be mutual consideration. In addition, the contract must be for a legal purpose, and the parties must have capacity to enter the contract. So of course there must be a promisor and there must be a promisee. The offer is made by the offerer or the promisor, and it must communicate something specific to the offeree or promisee. Here's an example of an offer. The offerer says to the offeree, "I offer to sell you my scooter for $400. The acceptance must be a mirror image of the offer, meaning that it must be precisely the same as the offer. For example, the offeree says to the offerer, "I agree to buy a scooter for $400. Consideration is a bargain for exchange. So using the previous examples, the bargain for exchange is the scooter for $400. This example offer and acceptance is actually legal, so this would be legally enforceable. However, if the offerer offered to sell an obviously stolen computer for $400, then this promise would not be legally enforceable even if the offeree accepts. Capacity is the legal ability to enter into a legal contract. For example, if the offerer offers to sell his scooter for $400 and the offeree accepts and pays for the scooter, the contract may be unenforceable because the offeree was 8 years old and not legally allowed to enter into this particular contract. As a young entrepreneur, you will be presented with many contractual opportunities. As a minor, some offers you will be allowed to accept, others you cannot. On the other hand, as a minor, you are allowed to make offers that others can accept. Contracts can be formed orally or they can be written. There are many contracts that you will have to be familiar with depending on the details of the formation. For example, if both parties make a promise, then the contract is considered bilateral. If only one party makes a promise, then the contract is considered unilateral. Understanding contracts is the most important part of entrepreneurship. If there is a breach or violation of contract, then the breaching party may be held liable for damages and other remedies for failure to perform. This will bring us to another important concept you must understand as the entrepreneur: litigation. America is known for its litigious practices. This means that the courts are filled with people suing other people or businesses. We will learn a little more about litigation in the next lesson. As we wrap up this lesson, consider the following questions. What is a contract? What are the elements that make up a contract?